What if the real reason you're not building wealth has nothing to do with your job, your income, or your effort, but with psychological traps your brain triggers automatically? Most people work hard, try to save, watch success videos, yet stay stuck in the same financial loop. Not because they're doing the wrong tasks, but because their mind is wired to repeat the same money mistakes. Here's the shift. Once you understand the 7 psychological money laws, you can break those patterns fast. These laws explain why some people grow wealth almost naturally, while others sabotage progress without noticing. By the end of this video, you'll know how to rewire your habits, make smarter money decisions instantly, and finally build wealth with clarity and confidence. Let's start with the first law, the one secretly controlling every financial choice you make. Mastering delayed gratification is like leveling up in a video game, except here, the rewards are real money and financial freedom. Wealthy folks get it. They don't chase instant thrills like splurging on a new gadget or impulse shopping. Instead, they hold off, thinking about the bigger picture. Even starting small, like waiting 24 hours before buying anything unplanned, rewires your brain to favor long-term gains over temporary pleasure. Imagine someone binge-watching The Queen's Gambit and learning patience from Beth Harmon's chess moves. Every calculated delay she chooses builds her strategy and power. Same with money habits. When you pause before spending, you train your financial psychology to spot opportunities instead of regrets. Tracking how often you say yes to instant gratification can already shift your personal finance game. A fun exercise? Put $10 in a jar every time you resist buying something unnecessary. In just a month, you might have $100 plus saved without even noticing. That's the magic of habits compounding over time. It's like watching a small stream eventually form a river. The brain loves insta-dopamine, but learning to push it aside builds real wealth muscle. Here's the kicker. Delayed gratification also shields you from buyer's remorse. Think about that scene in Crazy Rich Asians when Rachel resists pressure to overspend at high-end boutiques. She ends up making smarter choices later. You can do the same in real life. That pause, even if brief, protects your money and strengthens your money mindset. So, by practicing this law, every dollar you choose not to spend recklessly becomes a seed for future wealth. Small actions, tiny delays, they matter more than most realize. And in the next step, you'll see how your inner identity shapes your financial destiny and why believing in your money potential is the game changer. Your money identity is like the lens through which you see the world. If someone constantly thinks, "I'm bad with money," guess what? They'll act exactly like it. Wealthy people flip that script. They affirm daily, "I'm capable of managing and multiplying my money." That's not fluff. It rewires your financial psychology and trains your brain to spot opportunities rather than obstacles. Picture Tony Stark in Iron Man. He didn't start off believing he could be a genius entrepreneur and superhero. But by consistently seeing himself as capable, he created tech empires. You can do the same with personal finance. Write affirmations, visualize your future wealth, and notice how your money habits start to mirror your new identity. Here's a practical tip. Journal every morning with statements like, "I make smart investments," or "I understand how money works." Over time, you'll catch yourself naturally making better decisions, from saving more to researching stocks like Apple or Tesla. It's your subconscious steering your actions without you forcing it. Another example? Think of The Pursuit of Happiness. Chris Gardner didn't just hope for success. He embodied it in every choice he made. When your money identity evolves, even small financial decisions, paying bills on time, choosing investments wisely, start compounding. Your life begins to reflect your beliefs, not past habits or limitations. By shaping who you believe you are with money, you unlock doors you never thought existed. Your actions now follow the identity you create. And next up, you'll discover how focusing on the right habits and tracking spending patterns can supercharge your wealth-building journey. What you focus on expands, simple but insanely powerful. If your eyes are glued to your spending leaks, you'll naturally start fixing them. Tracking your expenses for 30 days might feel boring at first, but it's like using a magnifying glass on your money habits. Awareness alone starts reshaping your financial psychology and trains your brain to prioritize smart choices. Imagine watching Shark Tank and seeing entrepreneurs obsessively track numbers and metrics. That's focus in action. You don't need a multi-million-dollar deal to apply this. Just start by logging every coffee, subscription, or small impulse purchase. Those little leaks can add up to hundreds or even thousands a year if ignored. Here's a hands-on move. Grab an app like Mint or even a simple spreadsheet and track every expense. After 30 days, review patterns. Are you overspending on takeout, ride shares, or impulse buys? Once visible, the habit becomes easier to change. Focus plus action equals financial transformation. Think about how athletes in Creed focus relentlessly on their training routines. Repeating the right actions every day rewires your brain and builds discipline. With personal finance, the same principle applies. Repeated attention to your habits reshapes decisions, from saving to investing. By cultivating habitual focus, your money mindset shifts naturally. You start spotting opportunities, avoiding waste, and making decisions that align with your long-term goals. And coming up next, you'll see why detaching emotions from money decisions can prevent regret and keep your financial journey steady. Money decisions fueled by emotion? Yeah, they usually end in regret. Whether it's buying something out of anger, jealousy, or excitement, acting on impulse can wreck your financial goals. The trick is pausing. Even waiting just one night before a big purchase or investment cools your emotions and activates your rational brain, your secret weapon for building lasting wealth. Think of Moneyball. Billy Beane didn't draft players based on hype or emotion. He relied on data, strategy, and long-term vision. You can do the same with personal finance. Pause, analyze, and let logic guide your choices. This habit strengthens your financial psychology and keeps money habits consistent. Here's a practical move. Whenever you feel a rush to spend, step back and ask, will this decision matter in 30 days? Or even better, sleep on it. That short pause alone often prevents purchases you'll regret and teaches your brain to value future gain over instant gratification. Another example? In The Wolf of Wall Street, decisions driven by greed led to chaos. Avoid that trap in real life. Emotional detachment doesn't mean being cold. It means making smart, calculated moves. Your personal finance grows steadily when emotion steps aside. Mastering emotional detachment gives you clarity and control over your money. Small pauses, big impact. And next, you'll learn how tiny, consistent behaviors, just like compound interest, can transform your financial life completely. Small actions add up in ways that blow your mind, just like compound interest on money. Saving $5 a day or learning one new money tip each week might feel tiny, but over time, it transforms your financial psychology and builds unstoppable habits. Consistency beats intensity every time. Picture the Karate Kid, Daniel practicing wax on, wax off every day. Seemingly insignificant, right? But that repetition built muscle memory and mastery. Your money habits work the same way. Little daily wins stack into massive long-term gains, shaping your personal finance future. Here's a concrete step. Pick one small habit today, like setting aside $10 in a separate savings account or reading one chapter of a finance book weekly. Track it, repeat it, and watch it snowball. Even small investments in stocks like Vanguard ETFs or index funds can grow surprisingly fast when compounded over years. Another example, in Forrest Gump, his consistent running eventually carried him across the country. Similarly, your persistent small financial behaviors, automating savings, reviewing budgets, learning financial education, compound into life-changing results. Discipline over time becomes freedom. Embracing compound behavior ensures your money habits aren't just actions, they're building blocks of your wealth. And next, you'll see how the people and environment around you can accelerate or stall your financial growth, shaping the trajectory of your money mindset. Your surroundings silently shape your money habits more than you realize. Hang out with people who obsess over expenses or complain about money, and guess what? You'll start thinking small, too. But surround yourself with growth-minded, financially educated folks, and your financial psychology starts leveling up naturally. Think of Suits. Harvey Specter didn't get where he is by hanging around slackers. He absorbed the mindset, habits, and strategies of high performers. You can mirror that in real life. Join financial literacy groups, attend webinars, or even follow money-savvy influencers. Your environment becomes your silent coach. Here's a practical move. Audit your circle. Are your friends or colleagues lifting you up financially or holding you back? Even subtle changes, like subscribing to a finance podcast or reading a book like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, can shift your mindset and habits over time. Another example, in the social network, Mark Zuckerberg thrived in an environment that challenged and inspired him. The same goes for personal finance. When you're surrounded by curiosity, strategy, and actionable ideas, your money mindset adapts, and habits like saving, investing, and budgeting become second nature. By shaping your environment, you set yourself up to naturally make better choices, absorb smarter habits, and think bigger about money. And next, you'll discover the incredible power of words and thoughts, how speaking abundance can literally shape your financial destiny. Words aren't just sounds, they're powerful tools that shape your reality. Speaking scarcity or complaining about money reinforces limits in your brain. Flip the script every day. Say or write affirmations like, "I attract abundance and make smart money decisions." Your financial psychology will follow, and your money habits start syncing with this new mindset. Picture the secret. The law of attraction is basically a real-life example of this. People who focus on opportunities, speak positively, and visualize wealth tend to notice and seize chances others miss. Your personal finance grows when your words and thoughts signal confidence, possibility, and action. Here's something actionable. Keep a daily journal. Jot down one positive money thought or one smart financial choice you made. Over time, you'll rewire your brain to notice growth opportunities and avoid decisions fueled by fear. Simple, consistent practice compounds like interest over years. Another real-life example, in The Pursuit of Happiness, Chris Gardner constantly visualized success, talked about his goals, and believed in his capability. That consistent mental narrative fueled actions that eventually led to massive financial transformation. Words and thoughts truly become the blueprint for reality. By speaking abundance and thinking strategically about money, you program your financial future. Your mindset becomes a magnet for better habits, smarter decisions, and wealth-building opportunities. And now, you're ready to see how all these psychological money laws come together to start building real, lasting wealth, scientifically proven. Remember how overwhelming it felt to compare yourself to others, stress over bills, or feel stuck in the same financial loop? Now you've seen that the only path that matters is the one you create by applying these 7 psychological money laws. Every habit, every pause, every positive thought you practice is stacking toward real wealth, smarter decisions, and a mindset that attracts opportunities rather than fear. If you're serious about taking control, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to keep learning actionable finance tips, how to make money, and build money habits that last. You don't want to miss the strategies that transform financial psychology into everyday success. This is your moment to commit and grow. And for those ready to accelerate even faster, check out Holistic Health. Nourish your mind, balance your finances, transform your life. This isn't vague advice. It's a full system showing exactly how to create passive income streams, eliminate debt, and maintain mental clarity under financial pressure. Click the link in the pinned comment now and start transforming your finances today. It's your time. Every insight you've gained here can snowball into real results. Apply these laws daily, make your money habits consistent, and watch as your financial identity evolves. Check out the material in the pinned comment and start building the wealth and life you deserve, step by step, habit by habit.